If you want to get into heating and air conditioning sales or technician work, what are some average closing rates that you need to know about? Why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Von Bell, coming to you live for HVAC Technician Sales Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and business and a fantastic day to talk about you. Today, we are going to talk about closing, which is a cool thing, which means that you made a sale. Please make sure to do the right thing to get that sale. I want to take you through some fly by the seat of your pants numbers, because if we're going to talk about averages, we got to talk about people who are trained versus not trained, people who know what they're doing versus what they don't know what they're doing. So we're going to go through a progression of membership plans, tech set leads, and then also sales processes. And then we're going to go through what the real numbers are for fantastic salespeople. So a little bit longer video than just one simple answer. So if you're a technician and you're flying by the seat of your pants and you're doing membership sales, club membership sales, partnership plan sales, and you make one offer in your entire presentation, you're going to close somewhere between a 15 and 17% rate. Right? That's going to be your closing rate for membership plans. If you are going to set leads, you're probably going to be around that 10 or 12% if you're not personable with the homeowner that you meet with. And the reason for this is you don't have enough at-bats. You don't have enough opportunities. You don't have enough for the conversations. You don't have the ways to interact with the homeowner and let them tell you no. You don't have enough opportunity for them to hear what you have to say. Like the first time you offer it, the answer is always no. The first time that you go through the process, the answer is like, hey, I'm not interested. Like you don't have enough data sets to have this conversation, okay? For the average salesperson who doesn't have a program, doesn't have a process, doesn't ask for the sale, the closing rate is somewhere between 17 and 21%. 17 and 21% is about normal for somebody who's hoping and praying for sales. That's well, here's my number. And there's no ask. There's no working through a concern or AKA overcoming an objection. What it is it's like, want one? Like there's no interaction. And the reason why this is important is you're spending all the time, the effort, and the energy in the sales presentation with the people that you meet with. You might as well do it right. You might as well have a process. You might as well be able to get to what you need. Now, here's the thing. If you want to be better at sales, you want to be good at what you do, you should absolutely join my email publication, hvactechsecrets.com. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel, which means private coaching, private training, discounted coaching, discounted training. It's an email publication, and you're going to love it. Now, let's talk about those people who've had training. The average closing rate in heating and air for systems is somewhere between 27 and 31%. So this is like the standard. Like if you take the entire pool of all salespeople, roughly close around a third-ish, right? That's it. Like you're going to get a third, I'm going to get a third. I run 600 leads in a year. That means I'm going to close 200. That's going to be the bare minimum standard. Like hopefully you're doing good. Fantastic. Please ask for the sale. Please be a good salesperson. And if you're a technician and you're doing what you should, the normal amount of club memberships, if you do it right, should be about the same 33%. Now, let's talk about the exceptional person, the person who role plays, the person who practices, the person who hones their skills and their craft, the person who asks for the business, the person who puts it on the edge. I know of a sales guy, Mitch Smith, good friend of mine, awesome closer, closes around 80% legitimately. No take backsies, right? That one didn't count. It was a Wednesday on a full moon. If Mitch ran a call and he said it was an 8 out of 10 sale and 80% of the sales closed, there wasn't the fake, like, hey, here's what's going on. The guy had a massive follow-up game, okay? Know of a guy named Randy, 70, 80, 90% closing rate, legit, okay? But you know, these are the outliers. These are like when you go across the bell curve and you start coming over here and you get to the edge, there are the guys that are doing $6, $10, $12 million a year, $18 million a year in residential sales, but like it takes a lot to get there. That's not the standard. It's not the norm. A 50% closing rate is a good rate in the heating and air world. And sometimes owners will say, well, I want my people at 55 and I don't want them to discount. I'm like, okay, it's possible, but you're going to have to put a lot of work in. Just as long as you know what kind of work that you're looking at to get to where you need to be to do this the right way. And I do mean the right way. Can you get to an 80% closing rate in the industry? Yeah, you can. Is it going to take some work? You're darn right it's going to. It's going to take some effort on the part of the salesperson and on part of the team and everybody. Standard industry with training is somewhere around 27 to 33%. On your own, OFP, own freaking program, somewhere around 20, right? So like what should you be shooting for? If you're at 20, get to 30. If you're at 30, get to 40. If you're at 40, get to 50. If you're at 50, get to 60. If you're at 60, get to 70. But instead, everybody wants to make those big jump. They want to go like, hey, I'm at 50. I want to get to 70. I'm like, you're going to put in some work and effort. It's probably not going to happen overnight. There may be somebody out there who can make that happen. But standard closing rates, you need to know about them. They take work and effort. You got one of three things to do from here. Just one of three. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.